Well, we welcome in another one of the new Huskers and another Nebraska kid, Christian Jones. Christian, thank you so much for being here with us. Congratulations. How does it feel to make it official?
It's good. It's definitely a lot of weight lifted off your shoulders, just knowing that you have a home chosen and you can just fully focus on that, go full steam ahead on that.
Well, Husker fans will obviously be very familiar with you, having played at Westside over the last 4 seasons. You guys had a heck of a run. I know you're disappointed that you didn't get another one this year, but man, what a run. What was that like to be a part of? Just the records that you guys broke, the championships, just that program at Westside. What was that like to be a part of that?
Yeah, I mean, we did a lot of winning. We did a lot of great things, but the best part of it was not that aspect. It was more so we had such great connections with everyone. I have some of my best friends now, and there's just so many good dudes that played on our teams that I think was the funnest part about being at Westside. Is just our culture is so strong that was the best part about being on those amazing teams. Was not the winning part, just being around good dudes and having fun times and just creating those memories together.
That's great. When you're part of a winning culture like that, it's always a jump and you have to make adjustments. But how do you feel like that can help you translate to college and what you bring to the Huskers?
Yeah, I mean, every day I'm going to work as hard as I can. I'm gonna have that winning mindset. I don't like to lose. I think I've only lost 4 games in my high school career, and I don't think I want to lose any more games after that. So I'm going to bring that winning mindset to Lincoln, and I'm just going to bring that attitude every single day. And hopefully that my aura would, kind of rub off some other people and we just keep trending in the right direction.
Love that. Well, you're one of the top recruits in the state of Nebraska. You had a lot of different options. Take me through your recruiting process and why ultimately you felt like this would be a good fit for you.
Yeah, I mean, started freshman year. Nebraska was my first offer after my 3rd high school game. And then kind of, started from there. But my biggest thing was I'm just going to take it slow. I'm not rushing into anything because, you only play high school once. College coaches at the end of the day, they don't really care about your high school career. So I was just focusing on my high school career because I can't go to college that next day. So I was just taking it really slow and just bringing everything in with a grain of salt and just really analyzing all the information I got. And it was a hard decision between, Oklahoma and Nebraska and some other schools because, I mean, there's a lot of great coaches out there. And, Coach Venables was very, very hard to say no to. I really respect him a lot. And ultimately, I chose Nebraska because, it's close to home, and I wanted to be a Husker.
I love that. Well, Coach Dvorak, Rob Dvorak, one of those guys I know you've developed a great relationship with. What's it been like getting to know him? What is it about him you wanted to play for him?
Yeah. Coach Dvorak, he's a really good coach. I probably have the best relationship with him throughout all the recruiting process. He was kind of the #1 front runner the whole time. He's just a good, genuine person. He doesn't talk down to you or talk from a coach to a player. He just talks with you. He's really personable, and I really appreciate that about him.
I know that a lot of it was the program at Westside. I know you got a lot of respect there, but what went into you becoming the player that you became to where you were so highly recruited and you're one of the best in the state and that you had these kinds of options? How was that process for you? What was that process for you to get to where you are?
Just having, Coach Benning yell at you every single day really pushes you to the next level. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, we just have great people around you, just not letting, like Coach Amanji would never let you get complacent, and complacency comes to collect, and that's kind of in the back of my head at all times. And so I just never wanted to get outworked, and I never wanted to be a bust because, freshman year had all these accolades and all this and that, and I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm not going to be that one dude that just, pans out his freshman, doesn't pan out and just had a good freshman year. So that was kind of my, I would say, motivator was I'm not going to, let complacency come and collect and get, lazy and this and that. So that was kind of my big thing that kind of drove me to be where I'm at today. And also, when you have like the Rezaks, the Bennings, and Ryan, I mean, there's just dudes that work too. So you just want to work work with them, and we're all brothers, so you just want to work that much harder because they're working for you too.
That's awesome. You were recently named a finalist for the High School Butkus Award. I mean, how about that? How
Yeah.
does that feel? That's a pretty big title, the Butkus.
Yeah, it'd be an honor to get that prestigious award. And talked to Tom Lemming the other night, and I think they're choosing here soon. So yeah, it'd be an honor to receive that. But yeah, I'm very blessed to be just in that final group of 5. Is a really cool, award just to have your name thrown in there. And I've always watched Dick Butkus Bears highlights when I was growing up, so it was kind of cool.
Oh, that's awesome. You mentioned the Bennings, DB. He works with us on the radio. He's our color analyst for the radio broadcast, doing the signing day show with me. He thinks the world of you. What can you say about him and him being your position coach?
I love DB a lot. He's cool. We have a good relationship. It was iron sharpens iron. He never let me get away with anything, which I like. And he's very knowledgeable, and I love that about him. And he's able to explain the game in a good perspective that I am able to understand. And he's really helped my football knowledge go to a very high level. And he's really, just good coach, good person. And I'm very grateful that he's my outside linebacker coach. I left him for a little bit this year. I went to middle linebacker, so we kind of had a long distance relationship a little bit, but then came back at the end.
I did not pay him to say that, by the way. Just what goes into these next few weeks for you? Or you're coming early, right? Yeah,
I'll be early enrolling in January. I'm not sure yet what date because they have the bowl game and stuff.
Right. Well, you kind of talked about this earlier, but this is a staff. They're not afraid to play young guys. So, and I'm sure you as a competitor want to see playing time early. So what's your approach to getting in here and working on that and trying to make a name for yourself early here with this program?
Yeah, first off, I'm not entitled to anything, and if I don't deserve it to play early, then I don't deserve it. But if I'm going to go down there and work as hard as I can and take what's mine and earn that spot. And I'm going to try to will outwork everyone in that linebacker room, and I'm going to, hopefully get rewarded for playing early. But I have a strong confidence in myself that if I really put the work in, that I can have a shot.
It seems like you have a great relationship with some of the other guys that are coming in with you. A lot of them you've played against, seen across lining up against, and then just the guys even from out of state. How special is this group? How excited are you for this class that's coming in together?
Yeah, I think it's really cool that Coach Rule did a really good job at recruiting the in-state guys. Tyson, Terry, Pierce, and Caden Vermont. I played basketball against them, played football. We've always grown up playing against each other, so it's kind of cool that we all get to play for Nebraska together. And Dawson flipping from Alabama, I like that dude a lot. And we already got some memes going, and I think we're gonna have a good relationship there. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a very special group. I think we're gonna be very tight knit, and I'm excited.
I saw the memes. That's great. Okay, how about some fun questions to close this out?
For sure.
We just celebrated Thanksgiving. We've got more holidays ahead. What's your favorite holiday side dish? So favorite Thanksgiving side dish. What are you going to get seconds, thirds, maybe?
Mashed potatoes with a lot of butter, melted butter. That would be my go-to. And then this is going to be controversial. I like ham over turkey.
Okay.
And the only reason it would be flip around if it was like smoked turkey and it was just crisp and nice and juicy. But I'm going to choose ham over turkey.
Oh, I love it. I love it. What's the best sports movie, in your opinion? This is another hot topic, So what in your opinion, what's the best sports movie?
Definitely, I think Remember the Titans. That's got to be number one. And, do you count The Longest Yard as a sports movie?
Yeah,
because that's up there for funny.
Okay.
I think like moral, like you can take stuff away from the movie would be Remember the Titans, but then like just pure enjoyment would be the longest yard.
I like it. I like that reasoning. Okay, who was your favorite athlete growing up?
J.J. Watt.
No hesitation there.
Yes.
What'd you like about J.J. Watt?
I vividly remember watching a game where he took his helmet, helmet and got hit in the nose and was like bleeding everywhere. I was like, oh, that's I said bad, yeah, but that's cool. And I was like, I want to be like that. He was just a beast, just sacking dudes left and right. And I was just like, that's kind of been my idol growing up.
Oh, that's awesome. What's your favorite candy?
Okay, they're called cow tails.
Cow tails?
Yes, do you know what they are?
I do not. Never heard of a cow tail.
Well, next time you go to Casey's, you walk in there and you get a cow tail. They're awesome. How are we doing? You okay if I use this for a little bit? Okay. And it's like a caramel on the outside. On the inside, there's like I don't even know what it is, but it's hard to explain. But
Okay.
It's good.
All right,
If
I will go do
anyone's
that.
watching, you need some candy, cow tails.
Okay, well, as soon as we're done here at this interview, I'm going to go get some cow tails. All right, last thing, favorite or best form of potato, which you might have answered this earlier, but best form of potato.
Depends on what the main course is. So if it's a steak, I would definitely say baked potato, loaded, of course. But if it's just like, chicken fried steak, definitely mashed potatoes. It's gravy.
Well, it sounds like you're a potato connoisseur. Appreciate it so much. Thanks for having some fun with us. Congratulations again. Great to chat with you, and can't wait to see you here on campus here in a few weeks.
Awesome. Thank you so much.